Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Chicago, Illinois for some Super Showdown Dark action. We're kicking things off with women's division as Mandy Rose, who will be accompanied by Sonya Deville, takes on Becky Lynch. Now in a pre-match interview with Becky Lynch on her opponent Mandy Rose, who is in the top 5 ranking, she didn't really have much to say about Mandy Rose. But what she did have to say is that she is willing to climb the mountain that is the women's division. She's not afraid to punch anyone in the face that gets in her way while doing so. So some pretty interesting words from Becky Lynch. But tonight she's got a pretty tough competition with Mandy Rose, who in one match picked off Kairi Sane, Sasha Banks, and Natalya in a fatal 4-way, and gained herself a very high position in title contention. But this is the lady, or should I say the man, who's ready to knock her off of her pedestal. We haven't seen Becky Lynch in quite some time, but she's been doing some training. She's been prepping her skills for this grind to #1 contendership for the Women's Grand Championship. That's all she wants. She wants to prove that she's a champion. She feels like she's been overlooked in the company and overlooked on this show. And by beating someone high-ranked like Mandy Rose, I don't think she's going to be overlooked much longer if that happens tonight on Super Showdown Dark. Well, the fans here in Chicago sure love themselves some Becky Lynch as she gets ready for her opening contest on Super Showdown Dark. Now, in our main event tonight, we've got Andrade taking on Shinsuke Nakamura in what should be an amazing contest. And right out of the corner, Mandy Rose. Kick to the midsection of Lynch. And a snapmare takes her down. Now just trying to wear her down. Trying to wear down Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is going to have to try and find a way out. She does. She's back on the vertical base and hits some punches on Mandy Rose. What a forearm by Becky Lynch. Backbreaker by the man. Mandy Rose is going to be in some trouble, I think, because Becky Lynch is on fire. What is Lynch looking for here? Oh my gosh, running forearm right into the corner. But look at Mandy Rose rolling out of the ring. Great move by Rose. Great ring awareness, trying to regain her bearings. Look at talking to Sonya Deville a little bit. Maybe getting some strategy, working on a plan. She's got the extra by her side who could possibly change the momentum of this match if Deville gets involved, which she definitely could. She's done it in the past, and I don't think she's afraid to do it again. Mandy Rose, though, taking it to Becky Lynch. And look at the strength by Rose, just dropping Becky Lynch back first onto the knee. Now trying to wear down the back of Lynch. And look at that again, driving the knee into the back. Now, modified camel clutch applied to Becky Lynch. Lynch, though, slides out of it. Lynch, a submission specialist in her own right. Likes to use the disarmer to finish off her opponents. Look at Mandy Rose. Loses some momentum, but gains it right back. Now going after that back very heavily now. I think Becky Lynch might have overlooked Mandy Rose, which a lot of people do because of her looks. She can definitely bring it into the ring. Look at that slam, center of the ring. One. No, kick out by Lynch. Mandy Rose. Drilling that knee right into the forehead of Lynch. And look at that, Mandy just taunting the man. I don't think the man liked that a little too much. Oh, what a knee by Rose. She caught Becky Lynch square on the jaw. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Lynch. Mandy Rose driving the knee right back into that back. Becky Lynch is going to have some problems here. With that back, it could start seizing up. Oh, Lynch, though, sends a forearm right into the chin. Right into the jaw of Mandy Rose. Oh, and again. Lynch with a chop. And another. Look, it sends Mandy Rose into the other post. Becky Lynch now. 1, 2, 3. Look at the crowd counting along. Punches in the corner, raining down from Lynch onto the Golden Goddess Mandy Rose. And that is 10 punches in the corner. Oh, right to the back of the head with that drop kick. A little too confident of a pin. Should have hooked the leg. Wouldn't have caused the rope break. Oh, and another drop kick right to the chin. Lynch now wearing down the arm of Mandy Rose. Could be looking for the disarmer. Oh. Oh my goodness. Just beating down on that arm. Weakening it up for her disarmer submission hold. Which could be the finish of this matchup. Oh, what a forearm by Mandy Rose. Now trying to shake her arm off. Trying to get some feeling back in that arm. Oh, what a chop by Rose. And another. Sending Lynch off the ropes. Hip toss. Oh, she hits it. What strength by Rose. Oh, and another chop. And again, going right back to the back of Lynch. Mandy, now with that camel clutch applied once more. This time, Becky Lynch has nowhere to really go. She's stuck. She's at a standstill in the middle of the ring almost. Referee asking her if she wants to give up. But Becky Lynch is too strong-willed. She's got to find a way, and she does. She finds a way to break out of that hold. Oh, and a European uppercut by the man. What is Becky looking for now? Oh, a leg drop. Oh, and she's looking for a second leg drop. She gets it. She gets the second leg drop, now climbing up to the top. Becky Lynch taunting. Pointing at Sonya Deville, actually, just taunting Mandy Rose's partner. What is Lynch looking for? Oh, missile drop kick. Covered. 1, 2. No, Mandy Rose kicks out. That could have been it. That drop kick packed a heck of a punch. And oh, Becky Lynch back with the drop kick. Mandy Rose was trying to get back to her feet. Becky Lynch said, no thanks. And Lynch now going right back after that arm. Lynch again with a modified reverse DDT working on that arm once more. Rose trying to get out of the ring. Rose now on the apron. Becky Lynch, though, looking to send her in the hard way. Vertical suplex by the man. Pin. 1. No, Mandy Rose kicks out at 1. Becky Lynch with the snapping of that neck. Trying to give her a little bit of whiplash. And now going right after the leg. Just picking apart Mandy Rose. And look at the fans are loving it. The fans are loving Becky Lynch right now. Mandy Rose trying to get back to her feet. Becky Lynch is waiting. She's stalking her prey. Oh, but Mandy Rose chopping Becky Lynch, catching her by surprise. What could this be? Arm drag? No, look it. Going after that arm, and a headbutt by Lynch. Oh, and drops the elbow on Mandy Rose. Becky Lynch now climbing to the top. Once more. Lynch with a leg drop onto Mandy Rose. What is Becky Lynch looking for? Oh my gosh, just stomping the knee. Oh, and another European uppercut by Becky Lynch. Lynch, though, catches Mandy Rose with a leg lariat. Rose, though, rolls her up. 1, 2, kick out by Becky Lynch. Mandy Rose could have stole a victory. She was playing a little bit of possum, it seemed. Got that small package. Mandy Rose now. DDT to Becky Lynch. Oh, what force on that DDT. 1, 2. Becky Lynch kicking out. Mandy Rose now in the driver's seat. Oh, catches Lynch with a forearm right in the corner. Once again, pinning Lynch again. 2. No, not even a 2 count. Oh, going after the back once more. That's the Achilles heel of the man right now, is that back that Mandy Rose has been working on. Oh, and those forearms catching Lynch off guard. Vertical suplex by Mandy Rose. What authority. Mandy Rose is dominating now. She's taking control of the matchup. Oh, look at this, an octopus stretch by Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose now trying to submit the man. This could be a huge upset if Mandy Rose makes Becky Lynch tap out here on Super Showdown Dark. But the man seems to have found a way out. Oh, great. Drop toe hold by the man, Becky Lynch. Oh, and a DDT. What could Becky Lynch be looking for now? Becky Lynch. Exploder to Mandy Rose. Leg hooked. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Mandy Rose. And Becky Lynch can't believe it. Mandy Rose kicked out of the Exploder. Oh, and what a chop. Becky with a backbreaker, using the ropes as a springboard to help give some extra power onto that backbreaker. Mandy Rose sent into the corner. Looks like Becky Lynch is gonna bring the punches right back to Rose. No. Rose shoving her off. Oh, and Rose caught her with a knee. Becky Lynch drops like a sack of potatoes. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Lynch. Mandy Rose now has her up. Samoan drop. Samoan drop to Lynch. Mandy Rose could be looking to finish it. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch catching the leg. Rolls through. Lynch now. What could she be looking for? Manhandle slam. Leg hooked on Rose. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch beats Mandy Rose in our opening contest for this episode of Super Showdown Dark. Well, congratulations to Becky Lynch for getting this huge victory in her return match on Super Showdown. Crowd giving her a huge ovation. Welcome back, Becky. Welcome back to Super Showdown Dark. We are on to our main event, where we have 2 stars that are rising in the rankings, that's for sure. Andrade, of course, accompanied by his business partner, Zelina Vega, who's led him to multiple victories in the past and could lead him to a victory tonight against his opponent, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, the last time we saw Shinsuke Nakamura, he was actually taking the grand champion, Aleister Black, to his limits in the ring. So a win over Nakamura tonight from Andrade it could really be a jump in the rankings for Andrade. That's all he wants. He wants a match for the title. And I think a win over Nakamura could prove that. Whether it's the Intercontinental Championship held by Adam Cole or the Grand Championship held by Aleister Black, I think Andrade just wants to get a title match because he knows he could be a future champion in the business. Of course, he is already a former United States champion, a former NXT champion. He's definitely been a champion before, but he'd love to taste one now in this new competitive brand collision state of the WWE. And Zelina Vega has a lot to thank for a lot of his success. These two work perfectly together, devising strategies and working together even with Zelina at ringside. She likes to intervene, which gives Andrade the upper hand. And I think that's something Shinsuke is going to have to look out for in this main event contest. And here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, as I said, the last time we seen this man, he was very close to pinning the undefeated grand champion, Aleister Black, moments away. Absolutely moments away. In my mind, I think Shinsuke Nakamura was one Kinshasa away from beating Aleister. But of course, that's not how things turned out, so Shinsuke Nakamura wants to climb the rankings. That's why this match was put together, because these are two guys that want to be on top of the rankings. So the winner of this match could definitely hop themselves up to top contention for a title. Which title, I'm not sure. That'll have to depend on the general manager, Shane McMahon. But these are just two hungry challengers on a hunt for gold. And here we go. Things are about to square off here. Locking up collar and elbow. Andrade, though, shoving Nakamura into the corner. Clean break, which is surprising from both these men. You know, both these men like to use underhanded tactics. Even Shinsuke Nakamura. That's just the way he rolls. He tries to get as close to breaking the rules as possible. Well, waist lock by Andrade. Shinsuke Nakamura with the snapmare, bringing him down into a chin lock. Oh, Andrade, though, he's now got the arm singled out. Maybe going to try and look for an armbar, but Nakamura gets out of the way. Side headlock. Andrade sends Nakamura into the ropes. Oh, but Nakamura stops himself. Oh, looking for a knee was Andrade. Nakamura, though, saying no thank you. And oh, a forearm connects to Andrade. And you can see Zelina Vega going over strategies on the outside, yelling him in like a coach. That's what Zelina Vega somewhat is, as a coach for Andrade while he's in a match. What could this be? Andrade, what strength. Lifting Shinsuke Nakamura up, going for a cover. One. No, kick out by Nakamura. Oh, and a chop from Andrade. This is going to be hard hitting, that's for sure. Clash of styles, the lucha style of Andrade mixed with the Japanese strong style of Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, and another chest chop from Andrade. Oh, Nakamura going corner to corner. In comes Andrade with the knee. No, Nakamura catches it. Nakamura now getting Andrade up to that top rope. Oh, driving the knee right into the midsection of Andrade. Nakamura now got to cover. 1. No, kick out by Andrade. So far, this has been a very even matchup. These two still jockeying for a position. Trying to lead the offense, which I think Nakamura might be doing right now. He's been getting a lot of momentum. Oh, and Nakamura could be looking for good vibrations. Oh, man. Always the showman is Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura taunting to Zelina Vega's dismay. What is this? Snapmare by Nakamura and takes him down. Got in the armbar. He's got an armbar locked in. Andrade's going to want to try and find a way out of this. Oh, Nakamura just wrenching the armbar in tighter. Sinking it nice and tight on Andrade. Andrade's got to find a way out of it. Oh, he might have found his way here. Rolling through. Oh, and catches Nakamura with an elbow. Oh, misses the punch. Oh, but a chop connects on Nakamura. Shinsuke off the ropes. Oh, what an elbow by Andrade, catching Nakamura right on the chin. Nakamura, great ring awareness. Gets out to the apron to try and catch his breath. Oh, but Andrade just knocks him right off with a jaw-jacking punch. Oh, kick to the back by Andrade. Oh, these two taking it to the outside. Anyone who's got a floor seat is definitely going to be enjoying this view. Getting nice and up close with the action. 4 count on the outside. Andrade goes in and restarts the count. Gonna want to torture Nakamura more on the outside. Oh, Nakamura thrown into the steel steps. And this is the point, I think, where Andrade is taking control of the match. He'll control the pace. He'll control how this match is going to turn out right now. What is this? By Andrade. Oh my gosh. Just sends Nakamura, driving him right chest first into the steel beams of the ring. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Nakamura. Oh, and a drop kick by Andrade. Oh, look at this submission hold by Andrade, working on the back of Nakamura. Nakamura has had previous back surgeries just to help with spasms that he occurred just from all the years he's been wrestling. But Andrade now backed into the corner by Nakamura. Nakamura taking advantage. Nakamura's not going to waste any time. You know, I think the fun and games from Shinsuke are over. What is this? From Nakamura! Driving the knees right into the back of Andrade. Well, Nakamura's dragging him into the center of the ring. Could be looking for a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Andrade. Oh, and a kick. Oh, and another right to Andrade, stunning him in the ropes. Into the ropes goes Andrade. No, Andrade blowing right through, taking advantage. Head scissors by Andrade. Once again, this back and forth contest. You know, every time someone gains control, the other takes it right back. It's a teeter-totter of offense. Oh, what is this? Countered by Andrade into a German suplex on Nakamura. Nakamura, though, rolling right back out into the apron. Using that momentum to escape the ring, escape Andrade, just for a time to recover. And that was just enough time he needed. Nakamura now sends Andrade over the top. Andrade holding on. And I don't know for how much longer. Nakamura, what could he be looking for? Oh, back suplex right onto the apron. That is the hardest part of the ring. That is just frame and wood. Nakamura gonna try and get the pinfall victory. 1, 2. Andrade gets the shoulder up. Oh, and Nakamura just taking him back down. What a contest between these two, and you can see the fans are riled up. Oh, great counter by Andrade, working on the knee. Gonna try and stop that Kinshasa from happening, and a knee lift in the corner from Andrade. Andrade, oh, with a slap. You could hear the crowd just, such disrespect from Andrade. On the top now. Moonsault, no, Nakamura. Andrade took a little bit too much time on the top. Nakamura's now got him up on the shoulders. Andrade fighting free out of the fireman's carry predicament. Andrade now with a fireman's carry of his own. Oh, what a driver. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Nakamura, and Andrade cannot believe it. He just kicked out of that fireman's carry driver. And Andrade just laying the fists into the Japanese sensation Shinsuke Nakamura. And even more, and you can see Zelina Vega is enjoying this display of aggression from Andrade. Andrade looking at, oh my gosh, just stomping right on the face of Nakamura. Just such disrespect. Oh, but Nakamura fighting back. Oh, knee to the midsection, followed up with an axe kick to Andrade. What could Nakamura be looking for? Drags Andrade center of the ring. Oh, and Andrade just getting fed with some knees from Nakamura. What? Those are knockout shots right to the temple. Shinsuke, what could he be looking for? Andrade's on staggered legs. Regal Plex from Shinsuke. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 once again from Andrade. Oh, and a forearm from Nakamura. Nakamura just unloading offense on Andrade, but Andrade fights back with some forearms. Oh, and a big boot by Andrade. Nakamura getting out of dodge, getting out of the ring, trying to get his breath back. Andrade, though. Oh, what a hurricane run off the apron. That's the lucha style. You never know where your opponent's going to be coming from. Oh, and right into the post goes Nakamura. Andrade getting his opponent right back in the ring. He's going to take advantage. That is for sure. Up to the middle rope goes Andrade. And Zelina Vega's telling the fans that that is the future champion. Another Hurricane Rana by Andrade. Shinsuke Nakamura's in a dangerous place right now. And as I say that, the tables have turned in his possession. He just rocked Andrade with that forearm. Now chasing Andrade to the outside. In his daze, Andrade smartly rolled to the outside. Referee starts the count up again. These two have been having such a physical and competitive match, and that's what I expected seeing it on the card for tonight's show. What is Nakamura looking for here? Oh, just lifting the knee on the helpless Andrade. Nakamura looking to send Andrade back into the ring. And a big boot right to the temple of Andrade. Shinsuke's in the driver's seat, I'll tell you that for sure. Once again, he's in that position. One big move could end this matchup. Oh, backdrop driver by Nakamura. And this could be it. He could be looking for the Kinshasa. No, Andrade catches the boot. Andrade spins him through. Oh, and a lariat. A lariat by Andrade. Now what's Andrade looking for? He's got something in mind. What is it going to be? Oh, what a Pele kick. What unique offense from Andrade. Nakamura's in a bad position here. Andrade with the hammer lock. DDT, he's got him. Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. Andrade is your winner in this hard-hitting match between these two gladiators. Well, I think Andrade just gained himself a spot in the power rankings with a win like that. Well, thank you all for tuning in to Super Showdown Dark, and we'll see you next time.